Welcome to Behind the Badge, where we use really crappy GIFs from the internet to make a really overtly long 43-second intro video.
Oh,
I'm
God.
Daniel, and that guy below me is Jason. How you doing, man?
That's incredible. That was incredible. I knew it was going to be a video. I wasn't sure which one. I was hoping it was going to be new, and that exceeded all of my expectations. It turned to be on. I'm not going to lie.
Did it just get you full on, Jason? Did it get you
Yeah.
full on for the badge now?
Let's just say I'm glad I'm sitting down. We save that other stuff for our OnlyFans.
Yeah. In case you missed the last episode, we are currently selling bathwater on our OnlyFans. So
yeah. We're trying to get in on the trend.
Yeah, that's right. We're trying to be hip and cool.
From how many years ago? I don't even know now.
Several years ago, yeah.
You know us millennials, we're always behind.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. No. Do not group us in with them damn millennials. I refuse. I know.
We are millennials.
No. They came up with the term for us the other day. I'm going to send it to you later. There's a new term for us. It is not millennials anymore. We are our own generation, Jason. We are
really
people. Yes, I will send it to you.
Okay, I need to see this.
Go find the video. I don't know if it's on. I saved it. It's either on Instagram or Twitter. I will find
the video. Today I found out I was no longer a millennial.
Yes, I refuse to ever call myself millennials because we're so vastly different from the other people that are millennials, you know.
Well, we're the elder millennials, supposedly.
Oh, for sure, because we went through, we've literally seen everything. We have seen everything. So, anyway,
I mean, from magazines to VHS to Wi-Fi, we have seen it all.
Everything. Woo! I mean, from magazines to grainy VHSs to 4K high definition.
Yeah, to clicking between everything so you can watch a Chelsea game back in the day.
That's right. Finding the red X that's conveniently covering one of her boobs. And
conveniently.
Right on it.
The things we used to have to do, man.
I know. But yeah, if you were new here to this channel, we just gave you 3.5 minutes of utter bullshit. And if you survived that, welcome.
Enjoy.
But, yeah, we are Daniel. I'm Daniel, and he's Jason, and we are the Red, White, and Blues podcast. And we do these special episodes every now and then that we like to call, that Jason officially dubbed this. This is his brainchild, Behind the Badge. And I believe this is the third episode, fourth episode.
I think you're right. I think it's the third.
It's third. We had some that are behind the badges, but they're not behind the badges, maybe.
Right. They're just rants. It's we call those the elder millennial rants about Chelsea podcasts. But I don't know about you, Daniel, but I tend to view some news items as like a bat signal. And that thing just gets ballooned. What's the word? I don't know. But it's like it comes into view, right? Like just in the night sky. You can't miss it. And you and I have to spring into action, and we have to set the records right. We have to give the correct opinions.
Yeah.
Everybody else in the toxic Twitter, Reddit spheres, right? Like, y'all have it out right there. These are the correct opinions. We are the superheroes in this realm. And this is our special arena in which we get to show off our superhero might in opinion land about Chelsea. And that's what has happened recently. There was some more blue badge signals out there for us.
Yeah.
And this is why we're here.
Imagine that it happened during the international break, Jason. Who would have thought that there would have been drama at Chelsea during the international break?
The word break means nothing to these people. Like, I just wanted some time off from all of this bullshit. And everybody just sees everything as an opportunity to be busy and spout off garbage. Like, I cannot wait to get into this. They ruined my break. Let's say that.
Well, that's one reason that Jason was very adamant last week. I was like, I asked him, did he want to do 2 episodes last week? And like before all this drama came out, and he was like, no,
Yeah.
I do not. I want a break. And I was like, okay. So I didn't even, once all this drama started happening, I didn't even ask Jason if we wanted to do an episode. I was like, we're just going to take a break. We're going to breathe, and then we're going to do a Behind the Badge episode after we talk about our 7-0 shellacking in the FA Cup, because there's not much to talk about when you win 7-0. So,
yeah. And it was boring anyway. And I've got on my utility belt and my cape. You can't see it, but I've got it on, and I'm ready. I'm ready to start kicking some freaking ass.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I think that's the thing is like when all this stuff happened, it's like, okay, I don't know. It's like, so this is, I guess, is gonna. My dog is going bananas in the background.
They know what's up. She knows what's up.
But it is with this.
I'm ready to be mad.
I guess this is like the players episode, because we've done one on Blueco. We did one when we thought we had it for the shirt sponsor. I believe that was actually our first one. We did one on Oracle and did a deep dive into Oracle and how shitty of a company they are.
So bad.
Yeah, so bad. And but this one, I guess we're gonna maybe shit on players. I don't know. I don't know what road this one's gonna go.
I'm really. I don't know if I'm going to shit on players as much as people might want me to.
Yeah, because I mean, there's definitely. I guess we'll just start with the Enzo Fernandez drama, because that's really what kicked everything off. It was the Enzo. I mean, it wasn't just one podcast for my recollection or one interview. It was multiple. That it sort of said the same thing on a couple of different things and outlets and stuff like that. And just leave it to the Chelsea players. As international break, they're going to put their foot in their mouth and say some dumb shit. It happens every time, every international break. But, pretty much just came out and was like, yeah, Madrid's a cool city. I would like to live there one day.
Yeah. Okay, I just want to know what the difference between Eden Hazard saying this and Enzo Fernandez saying this is. One, I also like in this current regime, you can't say shit like that. I'm not saying don't.
Yeah.
The players do this all the damn time, man. Like this isn't anything new. The problem is if you do this at Chelsea now, and this is the bigger thing to me, they are 1984ing this shit. Like, do not step out of line. Do not go against the authorities. And you better say what they want you to say. And you better not say anything regarding anything they don't like, especially since we literally fired a manager for doing the same thing with Man City, right? So I do not agree with suspending players into submission because they're saying they'd rather live in Madrid at times.
Yeah.
But also some of this is me being completely salty that we even have an environment like this. And I think everybody is just a product of that environment at this point. And this entire news story and cycle is just a product of it. And I don't fault Enzo Fernandez. Like, I don't want players to openly I don't want players to want to leave that we like and that are good and that we've watched grow with the club and that have actually become like, I mean, the manager started letting him crash into the box and the dude does pretty good. He's scoring like for country as well, doing that shit. But like at the end of the day, I don't think that a player, I mean, these kids, this is their job, right? Like we put a lot of focus on loyalty and playing for the badge and all this shit. I'm telling you right now, if I find a better job, I'm going to take it. And if I go, if I have a chance for them to hear me, like kind of open air interview some shit, I'll be like, oh man, that city's my favorite city. Yeah. Like I'm not going to say, oh no, please don't come get me because, you know, like the dude obviously wants out. I think that's the bigger thing. It's not like I am not going to shit on somebody for wanting out of this club right now. And that's just where I'm at. And I don't give a shit about how they go about it. I mean, we got mad at Lukaku for this shit. And Lukaku, we think he's a snake. We thought Courtois was a snake, but that dude literally just didn't show up and forced his way out. But at the same time, like, there's a level of respect to this shit. Like, this is their job. This is their career. They only get to do this for so long. Do you want to play for Chelsea for the next 6 years? I doubt many of the players are actually wanting to do that.
Yeah.
I think it's just a culmination of a really bad environment. And I think, like I said earlier, everyone's just a product of it, and they're acting out within the context and the environment in which they live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a brilliant way to say it. It's the environment that they're in that is causing them to say these things, and I think that's even more evident in Cucurella's statements,
right?
Like that he made, and I think that's why people didn't get necessarily. And here's the okay. So before I get on Cucurella, Enzo, I think you said, you asked earlier, what's the difference between Enzo and Hazard saying this? I think the difference is one is a club legend and the other one is not loved by everybody at the club. Like fan wise, like every fan loved Eden Hazard. They would defend him to the death, and we still do. We love Hazard. We love his big ass. Whatever. We all knew
such a great ass.
I know. Put Sterling's ass to shame. We all knew that.
Yeah.
We knew at some point he was going to Madrid. And I think that's the thing. It's like we all knew that before Hazard came here that Madrid was his ultimate goal and he wanted to play for Madrid before he retired.
Yeah.
And maybe the reason that you were taking it like you are and I'm sort of taking it like I am, I think my angle is a little different. In the sense that I've always known Enzo wanted to go to Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's never been a secret. It's not been something that's been like this has been rumored for like 3 years now. It was between us and Madrid. They were in for him when he was at Benfica. Like this isn't a freaking secret,
right?
That he's wanted to go to Madrid. So was it the best time or maybe the best way to say it? Maybe not. I don't know. But he does have the freedom to do whatever the hell he wants to. Doesn't have freedom from the consequences. Now we can get in debating the suspension, which I think is just dumb. What it is their egos got hurt, and they got backlash, and their little feelings got hurt, and they had to take it out on somebody. So they took it out on Enzo. So my thing is like, I get it. He wants to go to Madrid. I predicted over a year ago on this podcast that he would go to Madrid this summer. Like, It's not been this big freaking secret. Shockingly, we already have the kid from Strasbourg who plays midfield lined up to come to Chelsea in the summer. You think we're just going to sign him without shipping somebody out? Like, read the writing on the walls, people.
Right.
Like, it's like this isn't news. Like, Enzo wants out. Let him go. It doesn't matter. Like, I do love his passion. He plays. I do think he's one of the few players that actually plays for the badge when he's here. What will he do for the rest of the year? Who knows? Who knows? But I do think people don't like Enzo as much as they liked Hazard. Like, he's a lot more divisive of a player in the sense that people think he's inconsistent and stuff. So,
I point taken. I totally agree with that. There just is a level of, I don't know. It's all double standards at any given point in time, right? And that's where I think if you have a player like Eden Hazard who is playing when Chelsea are on the up, like if Enzo, I don't know, if we're in a more positive environment and we care about player development or who these players are as just human beings at the end of the day, do we they're not, I don't know, we put all of our, it gets into fandom culture and shit. We don't have to go down that road, but we put all of our like hopes and dreams and shit
Yeah.
on like 20-something-year-old young men. Like at the end of the day, like everybody needs to take a step back, and like he's making a purely business decision in the same way that Blue Coat always says they're making purely business decisions.
Yeah.
Like, or for the betterment of the like, and we'll call it the betterment of the project, but like, dude literally just wants to go to like I mean, he's played for us for how long? Like 4 or 5 years, 4 years. Like, I mean, that's not a bad run. And if he's always wanted to go, and just go. But like, if you're in a bad environment and you have a chance, and we'll talk about Cucurella, what he said in just a second. Like, I don't fault these guys. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy to me to think like I don't know. There are some players that were just like, oh, get them off the pitch. We never want them to see the pitch again.
Yeah.
And this guy comes out and plays for you every game. And I know this isn't apples and apples, right? Like, but like, let's just think for a minute. They're like, why do some players get to earn that and others don't, right? And like, if Enzo had won, like if we're in for the Champions League right now,
right,
and Enzo's pivotal in that, right? He gets a pass. But also, if you're in a different environment, like if you're not a bunch of sissies, like the Chelsea board, and you can't take somebody not kissing your ass every single second of every single day, and we have an owner who views some things as business decisions. I don't know, like the last one. I don't know. He seemed to view it like a business pretty good to me. But like, I don't think you can have it both. Like, you can't just view Chelsea as a money-making scheme and then do all of this shit in all of the shady ways to make as much money as possible and then get your butt hurt. Like when another player comes in. When a player comes in and is like, hey, I kind of don't like the direction of this. I'd rather go in that direction. And I just don't really fault the player. Like, they're not creating a good environment that he would want to stay in. And if he's always wanted to go to Madrid anyway, you have to work extra hard for that. Like, but now we're just going to get mad at the player. Like, the fans are now mad at Enzo, and management's mad at Enzo so much that they suspend him. Give me a break. Like, it's just all bananas. It's just all so petty and stupid to me. Like this isn't. I mean, like Petr Cech, he like went to Arsenal. I am like literally paying witches to screw over Arsenal this year. Like we are buying we are buying spells here at the Red, White, and Blues podcast to like F them over. But somehow Petr Cech earned just being able to go to Arsenal for a while, right? Like, it's crazy to me. Like, just I don't know. None of it makes sense to me. I can't say the fandom makes sense to me. I can't say the reactions to this make sense to me. I can't say the reactions by the fans or the board. Like, they're united in hating Enzo. Give me a break. I'm not going to be united. Yeah, exactly. That's crazy to me. Like, get your heads out of your asses. Come up, catch some air, some fresh air in the sunlight, and just look at this like as somebody that is just managing his career. Like, well, then I don't care how he goes about it. I don't even think he was that disrespectful about it. So,
I mean,
that's just my 2 cents.
You look at Cucurella and he says, playing for Barcelona would be great, whatever. But then he also goes on and just slams the ownership and slams the fact that, let me pull up the quote. The moment Maresca left, it had a big impact on us. There were decisions taken by the club. If you ask me, I would not have made this decision. To make a change like that, the best thing is to wait until I think he said something like the end of the season. So it's like, but it's because everybody loved Cucurella's remarks because he had that caveat at the end where he just trashes ownership, which I love too. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love the fact that he trashed the ownership, that he trashed the board, that he said the things that he said. Don't get me wrong. I love that. Like, we're number one haters of Blueco on this podcast. We have been since day one. We never liked Blueco. We never supported Blueco. We were day one haters. We're the
Yep.
OG haters of Blueco. Nobody can say they've
Claim
hated
to
Blueco
fame.
longer than these two guys. But yeah, like that's why I think he gets a pass. But it's because of what he said afterwards. Because Enzo didn't necessarily bash the board or anything like that. I think he did say some stuff in there about Maresca in one of his interviews about, he did have a lot of respect for Maresca and like Maresca, which is the weird thing, because now you hear all these players coming out saying they like Maresca. Yep. I know Reese liked Cucurella. Somebody, I forgot what it was. It was either his Instagram post or something like that. Fabrizio's Instagram post about what Cucurella said about Maresca, and Reese commented, well said, Cucurella. So it's like our captain is even in agreement with this. So it's like,
I mean, and Cucurella said, if an offer from Barcelona arose, if such an opportunity arose, it would be hard to turn down. Like in response to the question.
And that's fair.
The dressing room is not okay if they're coming out and they're talking about the old manager. The dressing room is not okay. Like Liam Rossinier, it's very easy to see. It was already easy to see before some of this shit, before he comes out and says what he says about the Enzo suspension, and before he comes out and sits next to Finkel crap head Steen. And I'm sorry, Finkel dick. Yeah, I really like those like second grade, third grade insults where you're just like, you're not coming to my birthday party. We're not best friends anymore. So F off, Finkelstein.
Suck it, Finkel dick.
We'll never be best friends, Finkelstein. You ain't coming to my birthday party, asshole. But anyway, like he sits next to him and is like, yeah, I'm in agreement with this guy. Like who's slagging off the fans. The players coming out and being this open, they don't give a shit. I don't think they care. And if you're going to suspend Enzo, I'm telling you right now, that did not sit well in the locker room.
Yeah. You're suspending your vice captain.
Yeah. I mean, Cole Palmer was the captain for the FA Cup. Like, because our vice captain was suspended.
Palmer's captain. We're 1-0.
The captain for life, baby.
Hey, give him the armband against City. Let's go out 2-0 Palmer, even though he did jack shit in that match.
He had one of the lowest ratings, but like I mean, literally, Cucurella is auditioning for the role there.
Yeah.
But you're coming out, you're talking about the last manager. You're not talking about the current manager that much, or you're doing it in the same breath as the last manager. I don't know. Things just don't seem good. Yeah. And I'd rather not be mad at the players, and I'd rather be mad at the people who created this situation.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I agree with that. And I mean, like, I get it. I mean, a lot of the club legends, I think it was Terry. Yeah, because Lampard wouldn't comment. I think Terry said something about Enzo's statement and how it was unnecessary and stuff like that. I get it. But, like, then you've got to say something about Cucurella, too. Like, like you've got to say something about him. You can't just say something when one player says, hey, I would like to live in Madrid. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Like, and that's I think that's what
it's crazy.
It doesn't like piss me off as much because I've known Enzo wanted to go to Madrid. Just like I knew Hazard was eventually going to go to Madrid. Mm-hmm. I knew it was going to happen one day, so I was prepared for it. And granted, Hazard never really came out and said, hey, I want to go to Madrid. But it was this unspoken thing with him. Like everybody knew it. It wasn't a secret. So it's been the same thing with Enzo. It's not a secret.
We always knew Petr Cech wanted to play for Arsenal too. Like I'm just kidding. I hope to God he did not.
No. I mean,
I don't think he definitely did not. But yeah, man, like I don't even think it was that big of a deal. And I think it's just one of those things that gain traction. And somehow these petty little men think that like the best way to save face is to spin the player. And then they have to trot little Liam Rossinier out there, and he has to be like, oh, a line was crossed, and we had a talk and a line was crossed. Shut up, man. You're just a mouthpiece for the club. I think somebody put it in pretty good terms when they were just like, a mouthpiece for the club is writing about a mouthpiece for the club, defending the club. Like, it's crazy. Like, Blue
It is.
coat sucks ass.
Well, it's just like
Yeah,
so
I
all
think it's
that
horrible.
stuff was happening, and then all of a sudden we get on the same day. I don't know where the article came from,
I don't
or
even think I know much about what you're about to say.
I don't know, but essentially there was reports that came out from people that the owners were going to start changing their model maybe to get in more experienced players.
Mhm.
And I'm just like, that's not what.
If that's not a confession that your current model
Yeah.
didn't work, I don't know what is.
Yeah. I mean, here's I want to go back to Kukurea. Here's another one of his quotes. He's talking about Rossinier. He's a good coach, but his tactics lack structure. He made us look inexperienced against PSG. We have a good team already. Signing more young players won't win us the EPL or Champions League. Like that, that's in a nutshell.
How that's not open dissent.
Yeah.
How come
Exactly.
Kukurea is not fired? Get him out of
Exactly.
here. What a bum to talk against this amazing, all-knowing, all gifted geniuses of our board.
Mm-hmm.
How dare he? How dare these players who play in and out in this environment, who play day in, day out in this environment? How dare they have an opinion on it?
Yeah. And then
F off.
there's reports that came out last week that they're talking about a shifting in their recruitment strategy, and that so they wanted part of the focus on the youth stem from a desire to reset after money was wasted on older players. So instead of wasting money on older players, we've just wasted money on younger players. Like, make it make sense. Like, Jamie Gittins isn't worth 60 million pounds.
Nope.
Like, he's not. I'm sorry. Like, yes, they bought some good players. Santos, they bought Quinde, they bought Esteban, João Pedro is a good young signing. Like, they bought some good ones, but then they've also shit the bed on DCC, Badia Chile, who I don't know,
I don't know.
both the goalkeepers,
Oh God,
Liam
yes.
Delap, like the list goes on and on. A Garnacho, like the list goes on and on of people they've shit the bed on too. Dewsbury Hall, who was like a rent a player for a freaking year that wasn't even a loan. We just bought him outright. Like, it's all these different factors that, yeah, maybe Abramovich and then wasted some money on some older players. Their last signing was at $100 million for Lukaku. Was that a waste? Definitely, most definitely a waste. Did they miss on some people? Probably, but no, most definitely not. Probably, it's safe to say they missed on people. But to say that that's why you're buying youth players is just an excuse, because you've missed on just as many youth players as they've missed on experienced players. So,
yeah,
it's like everything they have a fucking excuse for, man, and I'm so tired of it. I can't stand.
They don't do anything wrong. They don't do anything wrong. It's the players that do something wrong by saying they would like to live in Madrid, and they get suspended for it.
Yeah, it's just you
know what? I say suspend the board,
dude.
Suspend them for a couple games, huh?
Yep, suspend their asses.
God,
don't suspend them for the transfer window this season. How about that? Don't give them say anything. Well, then I don't know. Then it's up to Tweedledee and Tweedledum to decide what to do, and they are already shit at their job. So, So Rossinia's strategy this summer, Jason. This was also reported last week. He wants to sign players with emotional stability.
Shit. He said this after the quotes.
Yeah, this is after the quotes. Yeah, this was like, I think it was one of his press conferences he did. It might have been the pre. I think it was the pre. I don't know what press conference it was. Yeah,
he's a bastard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
F off. F off.
Bring in players with emotional stability, different character, who can, in difficult moments, understand what is needed to win.
F off, sir. I need people that will toe the line. I need people that won't talk back when I suspend them. I need people that will kiss my ass and tell me how good my tactics are, and they won't talk about the previous manager because they're brand new and they didn't have a previous manager.
Yep.
I need people that will lick my balls day in, day out. I'm Liam Senior. Shut up. I just lost every ounce of respect I have for Liam Senior. F off.
Well, he's just a bootlicker, man. All he cares about is keeping his job and sticking his nose so far up Bluco's ass. And like that's all he cares about. Like it's like Cucurella said his tactics are shit.
What a little punk.
Yeah,
what an asshole.
I don't know. At this point, it's like I don't even care if he stays or goes. It doesn't matter at this point. Like whatever.
If you're the type of person that doesn't get more mad about that quote, than you did about Cucurella or Enzo's quotes, kindly F off.
Yeah. Well, everybody loved Cucurella's quotes.
Yeah, well, good. I mean, it's fine. Because he talked about Maresca. But sorry, Enzo's quotes. No, those two things are not the same. Liam Ross Sr. also cannot handle anybody that disagrees with him, apparently. That's what I read from those little quotes.
Yeah.
Shut up. Dude is not Chelsea. Who else is going to come in? I don't know. But
there's nobody.
You're telling what in the world? I'm going to reread this again. That is shit. That is some of the dumbest shit I have ever seen.
Hey, I got another quote for you, Jason. I'm not going to tell you who said this. I want you to guess who said this. This was also
I'm not very good at these games.
The international break. Chelsea isn't being run. I don't know what the hell's going on. Whatever. It says Chelsea isn't being run like a football club. It's being run like a business experiment. Fans are the ones paying for it. If you change 7 players in every window, the instability of that is hard to deal with. Also, no clear structure at Chelsea. Who do you think said that?
It's probably nobody in the club right now.
No. They used to be in the club. I'll give you a hint. They used to be in the club.
Yeah, as a player?
Nope. Manager.
Mourinho. Tuchel.
Warmer.
Conte.
Colder now. You got colder.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, I don't know.
It's the turtleneck loving son of a bitch, Graham Potter. The first thing that he's ever said that I've agreed with.
Dude's officially not licking boot anymore, apparently.
No, he's not. He's not a robot anymore. He broke free of the robot chains back in the Swedish 18th League, I guess.
I mean, he would know best how that operation worked.
I mean, that's the thing. It's we have no. Yep. God bless you, Graham Potter.
God bless you, Graham Potter. You patriot.
Oh man,
you UK patriot, American patriot.
Yep. Yeah, and then Fabrizio said this on April 3rd. Chelsea are now open to adding more players with immediate impact. This will be in addition to young talents. These targets will be players who maybe you don't have to wait 6 months to see an impact. They'd be coming in and straight away making an impact.
That reads to me sure, that's fine. I mean, I think that's most everybody's strategy, but that's kind of crazy to talk about in current Chelsea land. But that's great. That shows to me, 1, you didn't have a plan, and 2, we're about to offload some players. We're doing a great replacement thing happening.
The replacement theory is happening.
The replacement theory is happening at Chelsea.
I mean, it's like Fabrizio. I consider him the mouthpiece for the club. He's just saying what they want him to say, and they're saying that because the fans. I mean, it's like you said, they had no plan. They didn't know what they were doing. They had no idea how the hell to run a football club. And
Yeah.
it's shown for 3 years. They say give them 3 years. Well, we've given them 3 years. They ain't done jack shit. As far as like recruiting world-class players. So I don't
they don't know what they're doing. They
No
are
clue.
throwing freaking shit at the wall. They probably are losing some money, I imagine.
Yeah.
I don't, but you sent me that video about how you can still make money with the losing club. So
yeah. And I mean, my fear is that Josh is gone this summer because we're gonna have to have
that would
Josh,
suck.
Chalaba. But I don't understand Josh not playing. I still have yet to figure this out.
No idea.
I don't get it. Josh, Chalaba, pure profit players. Whatever.
And I don't trust Liam Rossinior's judgment either. So
No.
like that makes me think that gives me another reason to think Josh should be playing more, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think Liam Rossinior he's lost it. He's lost the plot.
I think he's lost a lot of the players too. When you have players coming out praising the old manager, it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. And this isn't like he just got fired this week and they're coming out praising him. It's like, nah, he's been gone for like 15 matches.
Exactly.
So, and I don't know. It is what it is.
I hope we get freaking smoked by City. Like, here's the thing, right? Like, it gets weird, like, hoping you lose. But like, there's nothing that is going to make these assholes at the top see reason more than losing at this point. And I don't want that for our players. I don't want them to lose. Like, I'm of two minds. Like, because I have two motives, right? Like, I always want Chelsea to win. And I do not think the buttholes at the top are going to ever see any reason unless it hits their pocketbook. And the way it hits their pocketbook is we don't make Champions League next year. And the way it hits their pocketbook is we overspend for players.
According to them, they budgeted next year's budget with Europa.
They're liars.
Not Champions money. Yeah, I think they're full of shit too.
They're liars. You can't keep coming out and saying Champions League is the goal and then coming back and saying we budgeted for Europa. Like, you can't keep saying shit like that. They just make up shit. Like, this is why this is behind the badge, because everything they say is a front for some other bullshit they're trying to put out there or some other thing, or the real reason. There's a real reason they're doing stuff. Like Rossinior saying, I know it doesn't look like it right now, but Enzo and I have an unbelievable relationship. There's no way. There is no way you have an unbelievable. One of you thinks that.
He thinks he's best friends with every player, Jason. And
he does.
He's that teacher that thinks he is the cool teacher, but all the students do is talk shit about him behind his back and call him names and make fun of him. That's what Rossinior is. He thinks he's the cool guy, and he has no clue that everybody, like, in Cucurella literally said it to his face in an interview that his tactics suck.
Yeah.
Like,
he is he's so behind the ball.
And I'm tired of hearing about player meetings. I'm tired of hearing about he's meeting with these players every damn day. Like, I'm so sick.
He has to let us know that he has a good relationship, though, Daniel. Yeah. Like, him meeting with the players constantly shows that he's really in tune with them, even though he's suspending them at the behest of the club. If you have an unbelievable relationship with Enzo, I don't know, don't keep sucking the club's dick and doing their bidding and actually protect your player.
Yeah. No.
You coming out every single post game going, oh, yep, that one's on me, and then going and suspending them behind closed doors. I don't know. Doesn't read that you have an unbelievable relationship to me, my dude. Like, maybe you should assess yourself realistically here. Like, you are a stooge. You have no power. The players now recognize it. They openly say shit about you to the media and to your face, and about the other and about other clubs and about other managers. And you still suspend the player. And you think they're the issue.
Yep.
Like, F off. I am pro Enzo in this. I'm pro Cucurella. I am not pro anybody who's a stooge of these bastards in the head office. These people suck ass. They don't know what they're doing. That you can't tell me you have a long-term project and then all of a sudden, if it's coming out that you're going to pivot your model, like that just proves you didn't believe in your model and you were just selling us bullshit. Like F off. Nothing makes sense with these people, but it doesn't have to because they think that we'll just believe anything.
Yeah.
At the same time, that's clear. It's clear. Like just a few weeks ago, right? It's clear that we're building the best effing club in the world.
Yeah.
Like mad at fans that didn't believe him. Yeah. Somehow he got his poor little ego hurt, and Liam Rossini just sat next to him, going, "Yeah. He's Finkel butt face is correct." Sorry, it just sounds funny with the third grade shit. But like, you cannot tell me you're building the best club in the world only to then pivot your model.
Yeah,
because there's player dissent, because they're not happy. Because Stoogey McSqueezy butt, I don't know. That was stupid. The stooge in the management is just not doing it for them. Like, I mean, they know better than anybody else.
I mean, like you can't say you're a serious club when you're obviously pivoting your model and you've made all these recruitments and you've recruited bad players and you keep the two people that are majority responsible for those signings in their jobs. Like if you were a serious club and you wanted to be taken seriously, you had fired Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They would be the first ones to go before you ever fired another manager because they're part of the problem. You'd probably fire the majority of your recruiting staff as well. Maybe except for the guy that found Esteban. Yeah, they have nothing. They don't know what they're doing. It's just a bunch of yes men sucking off at Bali every week. And we have
these guys are horrible.
They are. And we still got 6 years of this bullshit. 53 days and 4 hours and 5 minutes. Bullshit.
You know, we thought it was funny. It was like it's funny in the way that the Smodcast thought it was funny when they were talking about the plot of Tusk and then they actually made Tusk and then it was shit. Like, go back and listen to our review, by the way. Daniel has one of the best takes on any movie I've ever heard of in my life about the ending of that film. But like, it's like that. Like we were like, oh, we should put a countdown. We're so clever. And then we put it on there. It just makes me sad. Like it's horrible.
Yeah.
That's the countdown for how long Blue Co have until they're able to sell the club again, by the way.
Yeah.
Just in case you can't read that tiny ass print.
Yeah.
I'm going to
fix some readers. Get
some damn glasses. Zoom your screen and putzes. Fill up your whole damn desktop screen.
Enlarge it.
Get a desktop. Get off your phone. But yeah, it is stupid. Like I don't think any of this none of it makes sense because they don't want it to, because they're just talking out their ass. It doesn't have to make sense to them as long as they think they're making money. Mm-hmm. And we're watching them botch every single deal that they ever make. Like they don't know what they're doing. They can't even get a shirt sponsor, man.
Baffling.
They can't even get a shirt sponsor. We were one of the best marketed clubs in the world before they took over, right?
Like, oh no, we weren't, Jason. We were terribly run as a business. They were shit at marketing and everything else before.
How? Like,
it's what they said.
I know they said, but just take the facts. Like, we were in the top 5 of the Deloitte Money League all the time. Every time those came out, our brand recognition was off the charts. You had fan bases sprout up all over the world when we came into the Premier League for 20 years. Like we were winning trophies. We were winning world trophies, right? Like not just this dinky little tournament that they made up like this summer that nobody watched, by the way, as a trial run for the World Cup, by the way. That's looking like it's
nobody's gonna watch or be there in the stadium. People watch it on TV, but they will not be there in the stadium.
I mean, it's gonna be worse and worse. I mean, nobody wants to travel here anyway right now.
Yeah.
But you can take it on its face. Like you can look at just the reach of the club in vibes only. But I'll go research it. I'll provide how big Chelsea got in the last 20 years before douchey McDouche pants started gallivanting around the world, overspending on players just because other teams wanted them, and then openly admitted that,
Yeah.
like a douchebag, like
crazy Uncle Todd.
and he is the one that we like the most because he seems like the most rational. And that's what he did when he first owned the club.
Win. That's because he actually has other teams. He's part owner of the Dodgers, and they win shit all the time.
Right. Yeah. But like, you can't tell me, like, just because you found something in the books that we were doing that you altruistically made apparent, don't give me that bullshit. There's a reason they did that, so they could cover their asses for something else they're trying to do. But like, you can't tell me they're my whole point is this: they're going off of the goodwill that was built up by the previous admin, and they are just, we're coasting on fumes at this point. Like, we are at the dying stages. To me, we don't make Champions League this year. We made Champions League. To me, it's a miracle. We don't make Champions League this year. Like, it took them 5 years to take down, or 4 years to take down the club, and it already began as soon as they owned it. And it took them 4 years to ruin what Abramovich built up in 20-something. Like, that's crazy, or 19 or whatever, however much he owned it. Like, it's crazy to me that they destroyed every good thing about Chelsea in 4 years. And really, it was 3, and this was just the final nail. It was this year.
Yeah. And I mean, this is
because Maresca overperformed, and then we were just running on farts.
Yeah, and this is the year that people outside of this podcast have started realizing how shit our club is run and how shit
writing's been on the wall, man.
I know, been there since day one. Y'all just don't listen to us, but
nobody watches us. We're gonna bemoan it forever.
I will
be our friends, people. We want you to be our friends.
Yeah. Well, say it till I'm blue in the face. That shit owners. But yeah. Anything else you want to say, Jason, about this ownership group? Or
no, I could talk about this forever. I didn't realize how much time had passed.
Yeah. It's all good, man.
It's amazing to me that there's anybody out there still defending these guys.
I can't believe it either.
From Liam on down, like even down the middle, it's like we were talking about in the last episode. Like, we don't trust, or maybe it was this one. I can't remember. We're back to back, but like the medical team, I don't trust any of them either. I don't trust anybody that has any stake in the game.
Yeah.
But anyway.
No, speaking of the medical team, Jamie Gittins is hurt again. He felt something in his hamstring. So,
they needed an organ to sell on the black market.
Yep. Another organ to sell. And I meant to do this on the last episode. But shout out to club legend Oscar, who had to retire from football because of the heart condition. Loved Oscar. I felt like his career was cut so short. Like, that was when the crazy Chinese league was taking off, and we sold him to China for big money. But I loved Oscar while he was here. Loved watching him play.
My wife also loved Oscar too, because she was. There are just certain players from an era that she recognizes, and he's from that era. So she was very sad.
Very sad for Oscar. But tell these people where they can find us, Jason.
We're on X, Instagram, Substack. Go check us out. Daniel writes most of the shit. It's good shit. Come see our shit.
Sometimes good shit, sometimes bad shit.
Always good shit. It's good
always
shit.
It's always shit. We're also on Apple, Spotify, Amazon now. I knew there was another one in there. Wherever you listen to your podcast at. We're also on YouTube, so like, subscribe, follow. And I hope y'all enjoyed the overly unnecessary 43-second intro video to this I
thought you were about to apologize for it. I was getting ready. I was about to be like, how dare you apologize? Like, that is one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
And check out our other podcast. We got some other stuff out there, so go check it out. And until next time, we'll catch you guys and gals on the flip side.
Blue Co out. Flippity floppity.